Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip,
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Get this chair cover off. It's a little weird. Neon green for DSP tries it, no? Okay. So. Are we ready? Wow. I got a large fries. I didn't realize there's that many. It's a ridiculous amount of fries. Damn. Okay, so. Let's flip this. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready, everybody? All right, here we are. Let's do this. What is going on, everyone? DSP here, and welcome to a fresh episode of, you guessed it, DSP Tries It.
Devour.
Now, we got a good one for you today, and here's why. Chick-Fil-A is actually doing something new. And from what I'm to understand, Chick-fil-A almost never does anything new. They almost have the same menu like all the time. It's a rarity if Chick-fil-A would add something to their menu that would be interesting. I love Chick-fil-A, but I barely ever eat it. The last time I ate it was when you saw it on this show over 2 months ago. And then before then was probably like a year or two before. Okay? So today what I decided to do was to try their new sandwich and their new drink that they just came out with, plus try something that I've never actually had before to see if I like it. So let's take a look. Today we're going to be trying. Something's wrong here. Today we're going to be trying a big variety of foods from Chick-fil-A. First off, their new Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich. Okay? That's number one. Number two, a big helping of waffle fries. I actually upgraded to large for like 50 cents. So we got a whole bunch of waffle fries to try. Number three, I've never had these before. They were recommended to me by my chat. A 5-piece grilled chicken nuggets. It smells good, but it doesn't look like a lot. And they were pretty expensive. But man, they smell good. So I guess we're going to see. All right. And then lastly, the new drink. What has happened is they have added dragon fruit to their drinks. So you can now get a dragon fruit lemonade. You can get a dragon fruit tea. You can get a dragon fruit frozen lemonade. Well, I opted for what they're calling the Sun Joy. This is a combination of dragon fruit drink, sweet tea, and lemonade all together. I've never had it before, and I think that's what we should start with. All right, let's try this. This is the Sun Joy from Chick-fil-A. Let's give it a taste. It looks pretty cool with all the little, like, rotate, what, like a ball ice or whatever. I like that from the ice maker. It's like ball-shaped ice. So, all right, ready? Here we go. Let's give it a shot.
Devour.
Whoa. That is really tart. Like, surprisingly tart. I got some pieces of stuff in the bottom. So I don't know if there's actual pieces of fruit in there. I think there are chunks of fruit. And it was very tart, but then it had some sweet aftertaste. Let me try it again. It's really, really tart with a little bit of sweetness. So you do taste a little bit of lemonade. But I guess dragon fruit must be tart. I'm not sure. But it's definitely a tart drink. It tastes good. Don't get me wrong. It's not my favorite, but it's kind of refreshing. Now that spring is here, it's kind of I guess a seasonal drink that would work. It's not bad. Okay? It's not bad. I wish it was a little better, but I will have that with all of the food. Okay? Now, getting back to the food. Important of note, I asked them to give me some barbecue sauce. They did not do that, but I have my own. I actually already own Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce that I'm going to use to dip those nuggets in. And I think that's what we should do first is try the grilled nuggets that are not part of the new food and see if they're any good. Okay? So let's make a space here. Actually, let's move. Here, let's get the sandwich out of here. And let's make a space where we can actually put some of this barbecue sauce down on the plate. Here we go. Yeah, I wanted the sauce. They didn't give me anything. No sauce in there. They didn't give me any ketchup for the fries, like nothing. So there you go. There is the actual Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce anyway. It would have tasted the same. So let's take a look at these grilled nuggets, okay? So it looks like grilled seasoned pieces of chicken. They smell outstanding. They have a char smell to them, which is probably going to be really good. So let's try one. First of all, let's see how big they are. Oh, it's very moist and slippery. Wow. You can see the moisture on it. Look at that. It is very moist, okay? And it's very warm. This food came pretty fast, so I'm happy that the food is not cold. But however, it's not big. Like if you take a look, it's actually the size of what I would argue is like a normal chicken nugget anywhere else. It's just grilled. Okay? So I'm going to bite into it first to see what it tastes like without any sauce. Then I'm going to try it with their barbecue. But let's just take a bite.
Devour, devour.
That's freaking delicious. It is juicy. It is flavorful. It's got char flavor. It's got this seasoning on the outside of it. Yo, that is really good. Now, it's expensive. I got the 5-piece, and I think it's the 5-piece is like $6 and change or something like that. So they're like more than $1 each, and they're tiny, but they taste great. Now I'm going to actually try one with the barbecue sauce, which is likely what they intend for you to actually have it with, is to dip it in the official Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce, okay, like so. All right? So now let's try this. That's crazy good. That's incredibly good. The nugget is good by itself. It's really good with the barbecue. The barbecue is very sweet, but has a little bit of tanginess to it. The nuggets are already smoky because they have that char flavor on them. Those are absolutely outstanding. However, it looks to me like the size of the nuggets varies greatly. Look how small that one is compared to the other two. So you may end up with a bunch of small ones and you kind of get ripped off. But they are great. And by the way, those are got to be good for you because they're not fried at all. They're just grilled with the seasoning on them. So those are probably so much better than getting chicken nuggets anywhere else with the breading, right? Are they greasy? No, they're moist. It's not grease. In fact, there's like no grease at all. It's all the moisture from the chicken. It's not grease. It's not like they fried it and you're getting oil on your fingers. It's different. Yeah, your hand gets wet, but it's not like, oh, God, I just ate a pound of cooking oil, you know? So those are quite good. Now, an insanely huge amount of waffle fries. I had no clue there were this many. I probably wouldn't have upgraded to the large if I knew there were this many waffle fries in there. Look how huge they are. It's giant. It's like bigger than a potato chip, but it's a thick fry, right? All right, let's just go for it.
Devour, devour.
Hmm. Before I say anything, I want to try a second one. All right. Let me try one that's like a little bit further down. I'm glad I did that. So why did I do that? The first one had no salt on it at all. I don't know what happened. It was likely just bad luck because the second one was well salted. Okay? So they're crispy on the outside. They're puffy on the inside. They kind of taste almost like a potato chip. Honestly, it tastes like a plain potato chip, but it's puffy, which is very unique. I like it. Now, admittedly, I would have liked this with ketchup. They didn't give me any. And I'm not going back down to my kitchen to get it. So I'm going to have some with the barbecue sauce. Let's see how the waffle fry tastes with barbecue. I'm just curious. Maybe it's good. It's good. That's seriously good. Wow. All right, I'm going to have one more. Then we're going to get to the sandwich before I get full. These are good. That's really good with the barbecue. You know what it is? The Chick-fil-A barbecue is super good. It's very flavorful stuff. Okay. Yummy. So much better than fries anywhere else, man. Very good. So good. All right, now for the main event, what we're all here for. The actual new item on the menu outside of the drink. It is called the Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich. Ready? So what's new on the Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich? Well, apparently it's a special bun. I think they called it like a yeast bun or something like that. So it's not their normal bread. The thing is, I don't usually eat at Chick-fil-A, so I doubt I'm even going to notice the difference, okay? It has bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and supposedly a different sauce. It is not supposed to be their standard barbecue. It's supposed to be what's called a Smokehouse barbecue sauce, okay? Let's give it a look. Okay. It's wrapped in paper. There's some green leaf lettuce on there. That's nice. A lot of cheese on top, I'm seeing. Okay. The bottom is dry. All that's on the bottom, there's a little bit of salt. No, it's not. Is it? I can't tell. I can't tell what's on the, if there's a sauce on the bottom or not. If that's just grease from the chicken, maybe. And the slice of green leaf lettuce. On the top, what do we have? So on the top, we have the chicken, the cheese. I see the Smokehouse barbecue sauce and the bacon. And that's really it. It's pretty basic, honestly. I mean, how is this different from their regular sandwich? Well, lettuce, tomato. Wait, there's no tomato. I thought this was supposed to have tomato. I guess I'm mistaken, unless anyone looks it up. I guess I thought it had tomato. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently it's just lettuce, cheese, smokehouse sauce, and bacon, and that's it on this special bun. Okay? All right. Well, we're going to give it a shot here, everyone. Here it is, the Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Devour, devour.
I'm going to take another bite. I'm going to take one more bite before I say anything. Hmm. Hmm. I. Hmm. If you're wondering why I'm not saying anything, every bite that I just took tasted different. Okay. The first bite, all I tasted was the fried chicken. Now, here's the thing Chick-fil-A fried chicken is absolutely insane. Okay. Absolutely ridiculously over the top good. I love Chick-fil-A fried chicken. Then again, I think almost everyone loves Chick-fil-A fried chicken, right? I mean, the regular Chick-fil-A sandwich is literally just a bun and the chicken breast. That's it. It's so good, it doesn't need anything else. So there you have it. It speaks for itself how good it is, right? The second bite, okay, I definitely got some cheese and I definitely got some of the barbecue sauce, okay, and some of the green leaf lettuce as well. But then the final bite, the third bite, I think I got everything in one bite. The chicken, the cheese, the barbecue sauce, and the bacon. All right? I'm going to take another bite. Before I make any judgments, I'm going to take another bite. This is a tough one. This is legitimately a hard one to talk about and grade. I'm going to have some more. Hmm. All right, listen. Listen. All right? First of all, it's a good amount of food. I took, what, six bites now? And I'm not even halfway done with the sandwich. All right? The chicken is huge. And that's a great thing. Look, here's a little piece actually fell off. Like, here's the actual thing, guys. The star of that is the chicken by far. Like, no exaggeration. The chicken is the best tasting thing on there. The bread, I don't even taste. So if this is some kind of a specialty bread, here, I'm going to break a piece off. Let me try to just eat the bread. It's no big deal. I don't know what they're trying to say about the bread that's something special. It doesn't taste special to me. It just tastes like regular bread, okay? The sauce, honestly, if you were to have me taste this sauce and this sauce, I don't taste any difference. I think they're the same. Maybe I'm wrong. In fact, here's the sauce, right? Okay. Okay. This one, the standard barbecue, is sweeter. It has more of a sweet taste to it. This one is a deeper barbecue flavor, but it's not a huge difference. And when you're combining it with everything on that sandwich, it doesn't really stand out as anything different. I don't taste the lettuce. The lettuce is just on there to be on there. It has no flavor. The bacon is okay, but unlike bacon at other places, it doesn't stand out really either. Okay? I would say the star of the sandwich by far is the chicken. So if the chicken's the best part, do you really need to pay extra for the bun, the cheese, the lettuce, the bacon, and the special sauce that all don't really stand out? Not really, honestly. I feel like I could have just bought the standard chicken sandwich like I got last time a couple months ago, and that would have been just as good as this sandwich. You want to know what would have stood out? Honestly, what would have actually been a good contrast in flavor? A tomato. If there had been a tomato on here and it had that acidity to it, that might have bit through the chicken flavor. You know, the savoriness and the sweetness of the chicken, because the sweetness is in the batter, the savoriness is in the meat. So if they had actually done lettuce and tomato, you would have tasted the tomato. Maybe the tomato, because it has a different flavor, would have made you taste other things. Maybe I would have tasted the lettuce. I don't know. But honestly, I'm not blown away by this at all. I don't know what kind of cheese that is. I can't tell. The lettuce has no flavor. The bacon doesn't really stand out. And the barbecue just tastes like generic barbecue to me. So honestly, I'm not really blown away at all. Now, here's the thing. It's about as good as a regular Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. And the regular Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is great. Okay? I would have loved pickles on this. I would have loved tomato on this, because those would have been contrasting flavors. I just love the chicken. I can't stop eating it because I love Chick-fil-A chicken. Hmm. I find it crazy. I can taste a little bit of the bacon, like a little bit of the saltiness of the bacon, and that's it. I wonder how much bacon is actually on it. A couple slices, because it doesn't really stand out. Hmm. I'm gonna finish it. Then I'm gonna tell you my final thoughts. Wait till you hear how much the combo is. Wait till I tell you the price to get this combo now. As you can see, it's a big sandwich. Look how many bites I've taken. I've still got more. So it is a good sandwich. Mm. 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 I can't stop eating because the freaking chicken's so good. Wow. Let's finish it. All right. Wow. So the chicken is the star. The chicken is the focus. The chicken is the main event. Did I taste more barbecue over time? Yes, I did. Did I eventually taste some bacon? Yes, I did. Never tasted the cheese, never tasted the lettuce. Screaming for pickles, screaming for tomato, for these other flavors, vinegar or tartness, acidity, that's going to bite through the savoriness of the chicken, and they didn't put that on there. I honestly think that's a huge misstep. They should have done lettuce. Here's how I would have done this. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, barbecue sauce, bacon. I wouldn't have even put cheese on it at all. It's not even needed. Just leave the cheese off, add pickles, add tomato. That would have been way better in my opinion. Also, it would have had more juiciness to it. Listen, the chicken's juicy, but there was no moisture from veggies. Nothing. Because the lettuce isn't going to give you moisture. If you had a tomato, if you had pickles in there, you would have had moist in every bite. And it would have been even better in my opinion. So overall, I'm a little disappointed. I wish that it was better, but thank God that their chicken is so good that if you're addicted, you're going to keep eating it anyway, right? Like seriously, the chicken is just that good. The drink, I think, is actually growing on me. At first, I thought it was a little too sour, but now I genuinely think the drink is good. Because again, it's a combination of sweet tea, so you got that sweetness, lemonade, so you got the tart, and the extra flavor of the dragon fruit, which does have dragon fruit pieces on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them in there. They're in there. I think I like the drink. So this is called the Sun Joy. That's actually quite good. For like a summertime refresher drink, I think that's a really refreshing drink that you can get. Okay. Now, we're not done. All right, I still got to rate the nuggets and I got to rate the fries. And then I'll tell you my overall scores. These nuggets are good, man. I honestly just wish there were more of them. There's so few of them. Okay. Whoa. Hmm. Hmm. It's good, but I'm gonna say something. They were better warm. They're starting to cool down now, and they're not as good. As these are getting colder, they're actually not tasting as good. They were very good when they were warm straight out of there. Hmm. Bruzy is saying next time get buffalo sauce. They didn't give me any sauce. I asked, and they didn't give me any. So I honestly don't even know if I'd put on there, hey, give me more sauce, if they would have given me any. And your mileage may vary. It all depends on your local place. One place is different than another, depending on the staff and stuff, right? Okay. Mm. So, I love the nuggets, but you must get them when they're warm and they're expensive. Like I said, that 5-piece nuggets was over $6. So they're more than $1 each, which is ridiculous. They're good for you though, because they're no fried. Look, all that is seasoning, an actual like char from like their grill. That's it. There's no grease in there. So those are really, really good. If you want grease, you got to eat these waffle fries. In reality, these aren't very greasy either. Like, take a look at this waffle fry. Compare that to like a McDonald's fry, where McDonald's fry, you could see the grease inside and it's soggy. Look how this holds up. See that? It holds up very well. Now it's getting cold, but it holds up. Awesome. Well, to be honest, I shouldn't have ordered a large. This is way too many. I'll probably have one more, and I'll give you my final review and thoughts. All right. Okay. One more. One more big waffle fry. Okay. Mail you a fry? All right, I will mail you a fry. You got it. Okay. So, overall, let's rate each item. Okay? The grilled nuggets. Amazing. No grease, full of flavor, char, seasoning, juicy, tasty, works well, plain or with the barbecue sauce. My only complaint, the price. They're not worth more than $1 a nugget. That's ridiculous. They should literally at most be $1 a nugget. And they're not. So they're overpriced. And honestly, as they got cold, they weren't as good. You need to eat them when they're warmer, so they're more juicy and tender. They were getting like harder and drier the longer that I waited. So I would say the grilled nuggets are a 4 out of 5 for me. I really liked them. Grilled nuggets. The waffle fries. They're good. Puffy on the inside, crispy on the outside. They're not greasy to hold. They hold condiments really well because they're waffles. They're cooked well. They're not soggy at all. Not a single one. Not a single. Oh, this one has potato skin on it. Oh, that's the good shit. I wish I'd eaten that one. So, those are really good. Waffle fries. You know what? I'm also going to give waffle fries a 4 out of 5. Listen, they're not as good as restaurant quality. They're not seasoned well. They only have a little bit of salt. They don't have pepper. They don't have anything else. They're not top of the line. But for fast food fries, those are good. I recommend the waffle fries. 4 out of 5. All right? The drink. The Sun Joy from Chick-Fil-A. It's grown on me as I've eaten. It's better. I think once I had food in my mouth, it tastes better. At first, it was a little too tart. Maybe it wasn't like diluted enough or mixed up enough. Now it tastes better to me. I'm actually having a lot more time to enjoy it, and I'm having a good time with it. So I like the Sun Joy, which is a combination of sweet tea, lemonade, and dragon fruit. I'm actually going to give the Sun Joy a 4.25 out of 5. Why only a 4.25? There's 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because the first sip was too tart, and then it tasted better after that. So I don't know what that was about. And number 2, the price. They're charging a premium for this. Instead of it being the same cost as, say, their soda, they're charging an upcharge for this, which I think is stupid. Do you think this actually cost them any additional? It's new. So because it's new, they have to upcharge it. They charge me an additional like $1.25 to get this instead of soda. So that's baloney. It should be cheaper. If it was normal price, I might have given it a 5 out of 5. But I like it. Okay. And lastly, I can't show it to you. The Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich, which was the fried variety. They do have a grilled variety as well, for the record. Sadly, the hero was the chicken, and nothing else really had that much flavor. I only tasted the bacon in a few bites. I only tasted the barbecue sauce near the end. I never tasted the cheese, and I never tasted the bread or the lettuce. That's not good. What they should have done was put in complementary flavors, which they didn't do. Think, if your chicken is savory and sweet, what do you need to bite through that? Some acid from a tomato, some vinegar taste, something completely different from the pickles. And they didn't put that on there. Why not? I think that's like a no-brainer that should have been on there. So I don't know what they were thinking, quite frankly. It's a little disappointing. Maybe you can't, I'm sure you can order it how you want, right? So knowing that, if you're going to get that sandwich, I would say get pickles, get tomato, get as much as you can on there because you want those flavors. Without it, it's just a chicken sandwich with things on it you barely taste. Now, here's the thing. I like Chick-fil-A chicken. So I'm not going to give this a bad score, but I also have to factor in something. They're charging you a lot extra, all right? This combo, which was the sandwich, the fries, and the drink, was $18.89. And then on top of that, they charged me the extra $1.25 for this. They charged me 59 cents for the large waffle fries. So by the time we were done, this combo was over $20. This sandwich alone is like over $10. So that is way, 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 way overpriced. That's ridiculous. I think that's like way too expensive for what this was. Okay? So I would say if you're going to get that sandwich, custom build it with the contrasting flavors so you can actually taste them, or else just get the regular chicken sandwich. Don't go crazy spending a bunch more money when you're not going to taste those other flavors. So I give the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse BBQ chicken sandwich a 3.5 out of 5. By far, out of everything I just had, it was the most pricey thing, and it was the most disappointing. Still like the chicken, but they've got to give you the value. And there's not value there when you don't taste it and you're getting charged way more. And I don't think the combination of flavors was right. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another awesome episode of DSP Tries It. I hope you enjoyed it. I got something special for you. The next DSP Tries It is a limited time movie tie-in. McDonald's is doing Minecraft meals starting tomorrow here in the United States. The next DSP Tries It, I'll be trying one of these meals, which will include limited edition packaging and supposedly some kind of a collectible, i.e., it's like a toy because it's supposed to be like an adult Happy Meal. All right? So next time around, we return to McDonald's for the Minecraft meal. Thank you all for watching DSP Tries It. I hope you had a great time. I did.
Devour.
And I'll see you next time for Minecraft hilarity. Peace out. Excuse me. Alrighty, guys. Well, I received an incredibly generous $100. No, I'm kidding. $2 tip.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.